Ma salve e salve. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Hello. We're going to finish this game. Mi sa che lo finiamo. Ma ciao imbassi, ma ciao. Scommetto che eri qua per ascoltare la musica. Burn, baccia, burn. Wow. La sostanza fisiologica ha funzionato. Mi sento la gola libera.
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out.
Sì, ti seguo. Un cammino? No, si è buggato. No, si è buggato. Si è buggato. Quando comincia a camminare così, è buggato. Fece rimasto male che non è... Era in loop da 15 minuti. Allora, first things first, I'll try to avoid to eat chocolate during the live stream. I know, it's unbelievable, but I have to try, because sugar actually hurts a lot or... Aspetta. Ah, ma cammina proprio così? Ma sono io sovraccarica? No.
Do you think the council and conclave will survive?
They're established, and that's the only thing that prevented us.
No, non ho detto oggi lo finiamo. Ho detto stiamo per finirlo, che è diverso.
They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise another lodge will arise.
Ah, ok. No, non era un bug, va bene. It wasn't a bug. It wasn't. I have to go here. Chris, will you follow me? Thanks. Perfect. Andiamo. Sai cosa? È meglio se... ma c'ho un talento. C'ho un talento. Grazie. C'ho un talento. Ah, ma c'ho ancora le pozioni addosso? Ah sì, ce l'ho ancora. Never mind. Spe. Potenziamo qualcosa. Aspetta. How lucky! Today I tried to... Oh, ciao doggo. I tried to assume new forms of medicines for my throat. And I will try to not eat chocolate during the live stream, because sugar actually is kind of bad for your voice. So we try. Although it's very good for focusing in general. It's good for focusing, but bad for your voice. And since I have to talk a lot...
I think he's coming too.
Oh, bollocks. The whoreson's in agony. Won't be long now.
Look at that. The cleverest of elven bandits, beaten burnt like ordinary scum.
This is the handiwork of some mage. I'd wager my wife on it.
Hey!
You shouldn't have taken that trinket. You know they'll ask what he had on him.
And you'll not peep a word. Understand?
Hey you, piss off. We've got a dangerous prisoner here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
A prisoner? Did you capture him?
None of your concern. Buzz off, freak.
Aw, not so sorry.
Any idea what happened to Roach?
Yes, Radovid tried to buy him off. I'm sure you can guess Roach turned him down.
Some things will never change.
Temeria might not be on the map of the North much longer, but as long as men like Roach are around, there's hope for its rebirth.
Don't pin that mess on me.
I don't intend to.
Ma io voglio salvarlo. Non posso salvarlo? No?
I'm warning you for the last time.
No! Oh! Ma che... Oh! Che esagerati! Sì, però anche tu prendila la spada.
For the king! For Cadwin!
ucciderli così. Muori! This girl is on fire! This girl is on fire! She's walking on fire! She's walking on fire! Aia! Vaffanco! Oh! Will he die?
Want to tell me what that was about?
It's Yorvith. I owed him that much.
I guess I missed quite a bit.
Now we're friends. Yeah.
help him?
The power of friendship. The power of friendship.
I'm sorry, Geralt. This was high magic. Treating him will take time, maybe months.
I'm gonna miss the Kingslayer again. Stay with him, Triss. I'll be back.
Geralt.
Cazzo, mi sono persa l'ultima frase che stava dicendo. Ok, no, c'entra. It must be about Leto. So I guess he actually has scared to be left alone because he doesn't want her. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's a matter of
This is
Witcher.
between me and him.
You don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory.
The magic shield came down when the deliberations ended. I'll teleport Yorveth out of here, far away to Vergen.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
You too. Ooh, corpses. Useless. I think Oren are useless so far right now. Well. Farewell, Yorveth. Take care, boy. Pugnale di Filippa? Oh mio Dio! È quel pugnale per curare Saskia? Is that blade? Is that blade to cure Saskia? Lucky me. Well, let's go. I think I need some. Oh fuck, I don't have any more bombs, right? I don't have any more bombs. Fuck. There it is. This one. Just one? Fuck. Okay. Fuck. I can't make any more. Fuck. No, come cazzo farò? Non ho un cazzo. Non ho niente di bombe, non ho niente di pozioni. Oddio, pozioni sì, però... Cazzo. Fuck. I don't have any more ingredients.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tansarville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
That could take a while. Sheila's fled Loch Muin via megascope.
We have time. She cannot hide forever. Sooner or later, she will be ours. Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
Got it. Oh, they actually move away. Okay. Why can't I go here? Where am I supposed to go? Here. Yes. Oh my. Ci siamo. It's been a while, Leto. Different things have
Is
changed.
that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds.
So it was you!
The one in the megascope has a
Hai
flaw,
capito il bastardello pelato.
but just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
Sì, ma l'ho salvato.
Escape.
You're heartless.
Come?
You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first,
Let me take a selfie. What? Da qua.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
in that case, let's drink to old friendship.
Era avvelenata, vero? Rasputin, lover of the Russian Queen. Beviamoci su.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
No.
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
De gustibus non estis spundantum. Wow! Che citazione
Winter
forbita.
solstice 1270. Mid-Invern.
Pronto a censurare.
Magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
In che senso la sua anima?
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Dandelion, è così strano. Per me è Dandelion, punto. Sapete cosa? Mi metto gli orecchini, visto che ci sono, che mi sono dimenticata di rimettermeli. Allora. Aspetta, ho sbagliato.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila, killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us.
Minchia, è intelligente sto qua. Io che pensavo fosse un po'
I also
beone.
prepared to assassinate the king of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila. And now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the Lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Hensel's assassinations.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The king of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd see the light. Not very believable. So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a ENG-ITA unit torturing a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorvith?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the ENG-ITA were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorvith, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorvith. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember. So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind. Or that Yorvith was manipulating me.
And
Why everyone here is so smart except me?
Exactly. There was just
Tutti
one
intelligenti, tranne me.
you. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
you screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. And that's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's Order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the South fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Bon. Oh, che è successo alla chat? No, niente. Bene, 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 bene. 5 giochi nella tua lista dei desideri di Steam sono in offerta. Wow! Bellissimo. Facciamola finita.
Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Un brindisi. Beh, è stato un momento magico. It was a pretty magic moment.
Probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south. where the good life awaits.
That's what Sheila said.
Though, both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
May I say something? I'm not prepared for this fight. I could try, but I'm not prepared. But I'd really like to just try to fight him. Although my obvious choice would be to let him go. However, the main mission of the whole game was to find him, to show that I was not a killer. Although if he dies, then it may be a problem. Especially because Sheila won't testify for me. I don't know where Philippa is. The only chance is Tris, but I don't think she can be a good testifier for me, so... I'd like to try at least once how it is to fight him.
Time
At least once.
ready.
As I'll ever be. You fear death. Stop running and fight. What does it feel like to be almost dead?
Oh my, it's the same moves as always. Okay. No. And this time I got a wider room to move on, which is better this time. You know what? Attack me. Perfect. It's a way wider room, this one. It's a lot easier this way, a lot. Fuck. No. And this time I got 4 fireballs per time. Not just one, not just 2, but 4. Aia. Aia. Oh, got my idea. So you've chosen that. I want to try at least once. At least one time I want to try to kill him. One chance. One chance. No.
The wolf has teeth. And they're sharp. I'm better. I can tell already. You tire quickly.
I'm tired.
I'm tired of talking. What? No, actually I could have let him go. There was this choice. But I decided to try at least once to see how this fight could be. Fuck. Different things have changed. Different. Fuck. No, please no. Via, 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 via. Via, via, via.
I don't want to kill you.
I kill you gladly. Please! Now I got different levels. I got 4 fumbles to fuck. Fuck! No! 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 Oh, don't worry, there is a save before this. I can still use the save. Of course, I have to redo all this page again, but I still got the save.
Stop whining and fight.
What does it feel like to be almost dead?
I said fight.
3, 2, 1. Fuck! Sempre usare. Ehi, piantala! Sempre usare sto scudo del cazzo. Good move, good move. I admit that, good move. No. No, this is far way easier. I can clearly see it's way easier.
Wolf has teeth.
And they're sharp.
I'm better. I can tell already.
I bet.
You tire quickly.
I'm tired of your talk.
What? Yep. See? Each time I try to use a bomb, he will take the shield again. Each time. There's no way to use bombs against him. Aia. Via, 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 via. Aia. No. Oh. Ah! Fuck. No, it's not my timing. He does it each time I try to throw a bomb towards him. Each time.
I don't want to kill you. And I'll kill you gladly. You're nowhere near my level.
He's following me? He's following me? Oh, I want to use a bomb. Oh, it worked. It worked. Wow. What a coincidence. Lol. Va bene. Tre, due, uno. Well, that was just an exception. See? Each time! Uno, due, tre.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
Sì, sì, è naso, sì, sì. It happened in the last fight as well. See? No! He didn't get stronger than before. Don't fuck. Vabbè. He's going to die. Yes. Well, I made it. I was able to make it actually. In just 2 attempts. No, 3 attempts. That was the 3rd attempt. Whoa. Oh. Ooh, and now we'll look for what happens if you spare Leto. Well, I was good enough. Now we'll take my last save again to see what happens if I spare him. Because my actual choice would have been to spare him, but I wanted to see if I was able to defeat him. I do think the game actually made him so difficult or harder to kill as the first time. I think he got the same level. Oh, a ladybug. Bello, bello, cucinella bella. Vediamo se porterà fortuna.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter.
Oh, Laredo, yeah, remember. I should kill him as well.
Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses.
Oh!
Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt.
Ah, Dandelion. That was unfair. Yes, I read it. I read that I have to wait for the final scene. I will. Maciej, Tomasz Wojcik, Tomasz Jonarski. Oh my, it's so hard to read. Lucian Wiekieć, Paweł Mielkut, Piotr Komiesz, Pomacz. Dominika Agnieszka. Vertisk. Mamma mia, sti nomi sono... Vabbè, no, non sono così impronunciabili, dai, però. Dai, tutto sommato non è uno stile di disegno che preferisco, mi sembra un... Cioè, non è brutto, però, come dire, è volutamente più grottesco di quanto non fosse necessario. Però belli, devo dire. Where is my horse? Porca vacca, manco in questo gioco c'era il cavallo. Manco in questo gioco. Schifo. Oh, sexy. Oh sì. Quanto sei figo, Geralt. Con la tua coda di cavallo staccata dal cranio. Okay. No? Where is the final scene? Do I have to wait even for this credits line? Oh, dai. Per favore. Va bene, parliamo d'altro. Ma non che non so se possa saltarlo, non vorrei rischiare. I need to see the final the final epilogue scene. Well, the final epilogue are synonyms, but... So, anyway, how was these first days of the week? As you may have noticed, I didn't try to eat chocolate this time. Although, hear me well, chocolate, as sugar in general, is actually good for your brain. As a way to focus on different stuff better. So it's actually good for study and for playing as well. However, it is bad for your voice. Sugar is bad. And since I have to talk a lot during these live streams, I will try to avoid that thoroughly. Quindi, come avrete notato, vabbè che è ancora un'ora di live, però non ho cercato di mangiare cioccolata. Per niente, di solito io quando ci sono questi combattimenti ci provo. Sarà che oggi non ho avuto a che fare con un combattimento così... Perché non mi viene il termine in italiano? Exhausting, come si dice in italiano? Sfiancante. Non era una lotta così sfiancante perché, ribadisco, per me il Leto che ho affrontato è lo stesso identico Leto che affrontai nelle rovine elfiche. Cioè non gli hanno aggiunto nessun coso in più, nessuna tecnica. Secondo me non era neanche più forte e il suo livello, i suoi points life erano gli stessi identici. Quella che è cambiata sono io. Desideriamo estendere il nostro più sentito grazie alle nostre mogli, ai nostri mariti, ai nostri compagni, ai nostri figli piccoli e grandi, insomma a tutti quelli che amiamo, per la pazienza e il supporto dimostratoci durante tutto il tempo passato a lavorare a The Witcher 2. Questo gioco è anche una vostra impresa. Oh, they're thanking their families and friends for the development of this game. Anyway, che stavo dicendo? Ah sì, la differenza è che ho avuto il level up e quindi già nessuno mi può più affrontare con le mie palle di fuoco. Inoltre vorrei ringraziare la vodka. Io ringrazio la cioccolata, che magari mi esauriva la voce, tant'è che di solito nell'ultima mezz'ora voi non mi sentite più parlare. Però mi aiutava a concentrarmi. E ringrazio tutti voi che mi avete fatto compagnia. È bello giocare a questi giochi da soli. Soprattutto i giochi di ruolo in generale, dove le scelte sono tue, non ti fai influenzare da nessun altro. Ma è anche bello vederlo tutto con voi. Intrattenere qualcuno che è da un'altra parte dello schermo. E se la ride e se la canta perché crepo. Però io vi ringrazio. Perché, tra l'altro, è stato con questo gioco che ho avuto l'affiliazione. I don't remember if it was thanks to this game specifically that I've gained the affiliation. I don't remember if it was in the very ending of the first game or with the beginning of this one. I don't remember, but thanks for everyone who started to support me, becoming a subscriber or started to follow my content. Thank you so much. And don't forget to look for my Twitter and YouTube. Go and click. Quanto cazzo durano questi crediti? Sono 5 minuti! Che non se li legge nessuno tanto. Hanno delle famiglie numerose. Ma io non credo che siano i parenti. Spero. Minchia, lo spero, vaia. Dai che ce la facciamo. Se ero in un fight a quest'ora sarei già morta 5 volte. 5, ok? Sarei già morta 5 volte. Cioè, che vuoi che ti dica? Tomek Baginski. Tomek Baginski. What a cool name. Tomek Baginski. Tomek Baginski. With the same animations in loop over and over again. You say on loop or in loop? I think on loop. On loop. Vabbè. Oh my, you're so sexy, girl. I will wait for you in my dreams. Oh my. Ci muoviamo. Che poi ho messo un titolo fuorviante. The title of this live stream is alive because I didn't get mad at all. I was actually calm because the fight was actually easy. I could have finished this game yesterday if I wanted to, but I didn't. Oh mio Dio, ma quanto manca. Alright, any bet? It's been, I think, 12 minutes already since it started these all credit lines. How much longer will it take? Lukasz Krajewicz, Arkadiusz Firlit, Arkadiusz Zawada, Pavel Sivegrejczyk. Their names are just tongue twister. Bartosz Opatubeki, Mateusz Poplaski. Oh, that was actually easy to say. Mateusz Poplaski. Lukasz Zobic, Mark Sulecki. New ASMR, me reading Polish names. Marek Sulecki, Bartosz Gryzbowski, Witold Szurdlowski. It's always a ski ending. Adam Wierocki, Damaja Bajowski, Adam Tredocki, Adam Kaluski. I'm waiting for another ski. No ski ending. I'm waiting for another ski ending. Maciej Kiwatowski, Tomasz Lewandowski, Marek Bazilewski, Artur Serobowski. Daj ski. Still waiting for the ski. Ski. Oh no, non farlo. No, ok, fallo. Lo so già cosa stai per fare, io lo so già. Lo sapevo! Sì, è il mio sogno leggere tutti i nomi in ski. Arkadiusz Mativeschi, thank you, Blazy. And no more? There's no more of ski. No more ski ending. I need this Maciej Kowalski, again, this name. I can't wait to play the third game just for Yennefer. I want to see finally Yennefer. In the first game, they don't even name her. She's just quotes in a sentence about his lost memories, but they never say her name again. Attori! Jakub Poczuckic Jaskier. Jakub Zideskits Aren Lavalette. Jan Kulskits Loredo. Tomasz Borowski, it's Jorvet. Waldemar Borowski, it's Radowid. Adam Zywelski, Andrzejewicz. Wait a minute. Andrzejewski? Ma è come se... Ah, non lo so, è come se io mi chiamassi Talietti. Emiliano, ma... potresti essere arrivato leggermente tardi? Tra l'altro è da 15 minuti, non sto scherzando, che sto aspettando che sti cazzo di titoli di coda finiscano, perché c'era scritto aspetta i titoli di coda per vedere la scena finale. Io sto aspettando la scena finale, infatti. Allora, tra l'altro, io devo riprendere il vecchio salvataggio, perché ho fatto una lunga chiacchierata. Allora, ho salvato Yorveth, ho fatto una lunga chiacchierata con Leto, con cui poi ho deciso di combattere, ma non come perché volevo ucciderlo per davvero, ma perché volevo vedere come sarebbe stato il combattimento, ed era preciso la volta delle rovine, soltanto che l'area in cui combattere era molto più ampia e io avevo il level up e basta. Leto era identico e quindi è stato molto più facile uccidere, ma molto più facile. Io proprio ho fatto il fight, in 3 tentativi l'ho ucciso, 3, me ne sono bastati 3, mi bastavano le palle di fuoco, perché non gli hanno dato nessun cambiamento, non era diventato più forte, era identico a come l'avevo affrontato l'ultima volta, solo che io nel mentre ho fatto il level up, e quindi con tutti i level up e palle di fuoco. Anzi, io neanche lo volevo affrontare, perché mi dicevo, se hanno fatto dei cambiamenti al personaggio non sono pronta ad affrontarlo, ma non sono pronta perché non avevo pozioni adatte. Io sono diventato una fetta draghi adesso. Affetta viverne, bitch. Ora sono la fetta draghi. Ora, prima voglio vedere sta benedetta scena che sto aspettando. No, non mi possono far vedere tutti. No. No. They won't let me see the actual English actors, then French actors, right? You won't do that, right? Comunque, voglio vedere questa scena finale e poi voglio ritornare indietro, rifare tutta la conversazione con Leto e vedere che succede se lo risparmio. Perché se c'è una cosa che ho imparato da questo gioco è: se uccidi un PG abbastanza importante nella trama non è mai buona cosa, ma proprio mai, e quindi preferirei lasciarlo vivo. Io intanto l'ho ammazzato per questione di principio, per dimostrare che non sono una caca sotto, però they are actually showing all the voice actors in different languages. This game has been voice acted in something like 8 languages. Are you fucking kidding me? There is not the Italian voice acting, but still, come on, I can't actually see. Vabbè, va. Qua siamo a quelli inglesi. Cioè, abbiamo finito con i nomi polacchi. We finished the Polish names. And now we get the French. 6 a fisica, complimenti. Baptiste Leblanc, Laure Montilier, Emmanuel Simon, Adrien Arnaud, Amaury Richard, Kevin Lopez. It's not a French name at all. Emilie Shortino, it's not a French name at all. At least Shortino, it's not a French name. Oh mio Dio, io li odio. Poi si scoprì che in realtà non dovevo per forza aspettare. Madò. 15 minuti. Sei troppo sexy quando parli francese. Grazie. Laurent Jimenez, Morgan Conagues, Stéphane Blaise, Christophe Marais, Letizia, Annelise, Julien Ravel, Rémi Brossier, Richard Chardin, Jean-Pierre, Lobé Daniel, Emino Machialet, Bétournier Marc, Bozo Philippe, Naslot Claudet, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, Ali, et les baguettes, et Notre-Dame de Paris, yeah. Jean-Pierre Polnareff. Sì. Doppiaggio tedesco, and we got the German voice acting. And now we'll be able to read the names. Because I started to study a little bit of German. Just a little bit. Beh sì, Jean-Pierre, Polnareff è francese. Markus Pfeiffer, Philippe Shepman, Andreas Messe, Susanne Dobruskin, Agena Skin, Michaela Kametz, Susanne Reuter, Gerd Killenberg, Hans Bayer, Tom Jacobs, Peter Hatting, Corinna Dorenkamp, Oliver Schnecker, Jochen Kolenda, Reinhard Wagen, Milena Karas. E mi sto rompendo i coglioni. 20 minuti. Siamo già a 20 minuti che aspetto. 20 minuti di live sprecati. I thank you everyone who is actually waiting. I really thank you to all the viewers because it's actually suffocating. I envy whoever will see this live stream in VOD and they will be able to start to just jump into the final scene. Oh, this is the Russian. This is the Russian. Annexen. Nah, I can't read Russian. Did you just finish the game? Closely. Oh, perfect. Thanks to you, Chemist, now I'm able to see how the badge for subscribers looks. Because I fixed it yesterday and it's actually cute. Oh, it actually come out as pretty cute. Yes, I actually finished the game. But I'm waiting for the final scene and there was a warning said that I needed to wait the entire credit list and I'm still waiting after 20 minutes. And then I want to replay again to see what happens if I spare Leto, because I actually defeated Leto, but my real choice as a gamer was to spare him. But I decided to try to defeat him to see if I was able to. Oggi comunque per la settimana della moda a scuola eravamo tutti in pigiama. Che cosa? Ma perché questa follia? No, sul serio, io non so te, caro Emiliano, ma quando io andavo a scuola, ma anche all'università, mai cambiata. Io, era inverno, mi vestivo pesantissima, 5 strati. Io quando sto in pigiama non ho sti strati. Ho la canottiera e il pigiama, fine. Se andavo a scuola io avevo come minimo 3 strati e di solito c'era il quarto del giubbotto che non mi toglievo se faceva freddo. Io sono freddolosa, infatti sto soffrendo un casino di recente. Tant'è che ho iniziato una sorta di terapia perché la scuola di doppiaggio che frequento offriva uno sportello gratuito di logopedia. Ora non so se qualcuno segue l'altro canale di ASMR, però di recente si sente molto, o perlomeno io lo sento perché ho le cuffie attaccate qua, il muco. E questa cosa mi sta dando molto fastidio perché non è muco di naso ma è proprio catarro. E la logopedista mi ha detto che prima di registrare devo fare una cosa al naso con la sostanza fisiologica. Quindi questa è una cosa ovviamente che peggiora a causa del freddo, perché io d'estate questo problema non ce l'ho e non ho alcuna allergia, è meramente il freddo. Senti Emiliano, io francamente sono d'accordo con l'insegnante. Sarà anche divertente, però la scuola, come l'università, è un luogo pubblico formale. Non è un parco giochi e soprattutto non sei a casa tua. Cioè, quello è un luogo pubblico e come tale tu devi attenerti a un certo decoro. Ora poi io sono anche quella che dice io sono pro le ragazze che vanno in giro con la gonna e io sono pro in caso gli uomini che vanno in giro con la gonna, Però il pigiama, ma io non ne capisco il senso, sia a livello di salute, perché esponete dei vestiti che indossate per tutta la notte a un ambiente esterno. Io non sono germofobica, non sono ipocondriaca, non sono paranoica, non sono ossessiva compulsiva, ma degli abiti che io indosso per tutta la notte, che la pelle sente, che respiro, insomma, non credo che li indosserei se sapessi che siano stati esposti a un ambiente esterno, specialmente ora col Covid. Ora col Covid non lo so. Infatti domani dobbiamo... Ma io non ho capito una cosa, voi l'avete fatto così totalmente a caso? Oppure, non lo so, è una cosa che la scuola ha stabilito, che ha detto ok, oggi in pigiama, domani eleganti? Oppure è una cosa che sta facendo la tua classe? Che io non appoggio. Mi sembra una cretinata e soprattutto la questione del pigiama non la capisco perché... Cioè, boh, io morirei dal freddo. Io proprio avrei detto, ma col cazzo, non ci penso neanche. Che la presida... Ma perché? Ma che significato c'era dietro a questa cosa? Qual era il significato? Ah, siamo arrivati al doppiaggio giapponese nel mentre. Vabbè. 25 minuti, ma io non... 25 minuti... Cinese! No, ma sono curiosa. Qual era lo scopo di presentarsi in pigiama a scuola? No, io ancora non ho capito. È uno sciopero per qualcosa? È per supporto a una certa idea? Per cos'era? Perché? Ora lo voglio sapere. I'm still waiting, game. I'm still waiting. We got the Brazilian. We could talk about random topics while we wait. That's what I did until now, but I did it in Italian. What I could talk about. I will say again that I didn't try to eat chocolate this time. Yep, because sugar hurts your voice. Remember this. Sugar is actually good for focusing, so for playing video games, both with studying, but it's actually very... I wouldn't say dangerous, but it's unhealthy for your voice. So as this time I try to not eat chocolate. Because I was actually expecting a long live stream with a long fight to deal with, but I finished it before the net though, so... Olè! Ce l'abbiamo fatta! Ce l'abbiamo fatta! Ce l'abbiamo fatta! Sì! Ok, siamo alla fine! Siamo alla fine! We're in the very ending, finally! When him plays, he talked about Bruno. It happened. Everything finished. Yeah! Thanks, Bruno! Your brain is extremely competitive when it comes to getting energy from glucose. That's why intellectuals tend to have sweet tooths. Yeah, and during my university period, I've actually eaten a lot of chocolate, and I think it has been pretty helpful, for me at least. I'm addicted to chocolate. But for the live streams, I will try to avoid. Dai, finalmente abbiamo finito! Sì! Finally! I think I eat way more than the number you said right now. Sì, gioco? Che stai... Ma non ho capito. Perché continua? Why it's keep going? Do I have to click? I'm so scared I have to click and it won't show me the scene. No, okay, I didn't click anything. Okay, finally. Jeez. Milk chocolate. I know it's actually not that healthy, but it's the one I prefer the most. And there is a rabbit. I prefer milk chocolate. Dude, run. Why are you still there? Run! They will kill you! Run! He got lucky. He should be dead by now. Minchia, con tutti quei cavalli come cazzo fa ad essere Oh merda. But the fair question is, who are you? Like seriously, this is the real question. The fuck are you? Guess this has been a bloody conquest. Oh, minchia. The Wild Hunt is coming. Il mondo come noi lo conosciamo sta per finire, ma il passato continua ad essere la chiave per il futuro. The world as we knew is going to end, but the past will be the key for the future. E io ho aspettato per questa scena. I waited 25 minutes just for this. I'm not satisfied at all. I'm not satisfied at all. I was waiting for way more things. All right, let's see what happens if we spare Leto. And he crashed! He crashed! He crashed again! The game just crashed! The music was so appropriate that the game just crashed. Just said, nope, I give up. Nope. And I have to restart Steam. I won't believe it. Va bene. Umiliazione a parte. No, I won't end these live streams until I will see what happens if I spare Leto. I want to see what happens if I spare Leto. So game, you will fucking get up and you will help me to let my audience see what happens if you going to be merciful with your enemy. Got it, game? I'm getting insane. Game, would you kindly work? See, my audience is respectful towards you, game. So now, will you please just start... So I guess by tonight I will have to install the third game. I guess so. I have to install the third game. A woman chooses a game of peace. Bravo. Bellissima. A woman chooses a game of peace. What a fun Bioshock quote. Una donna sceglie, un gioco ubbidisce. Gioco, ti muovi? Annacati. Che poi faccio del male al mouse senza motivo. Ma è l'unico modo per sfogarmi. Alright. Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one was? I think this one. Let's see.
You fear death.
No. No. That's not what I wanted. No. Gioco, non ti bloccare. Dai, vai. Game, please. Please. Game, don't refresh. Thank you. So I get... Yes, this is it.
I suppose.
Let's drink vodka.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
To old friendships. Alle amicizie.
Recover.
Not. The winter.
I'll try to skip everything, but I need it for savings.
Wanna
Fuck!
Any
No! No, no, no! No, 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 no! I want to take all the conversations before the ending, because I need for an eventual save for the third game. No, 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 no. I won't take the risk. E il gioco è crashato. And the game crashed. And the game crashed. And the game crashed again. Mamma mia. Speriamo che il terzo non sia così. Well, I'm not the one who actually transferred the saves of for the next game. It's the next game who actually take the saves from the older game. And actually the second game did it with the saves of the first game I've played. I don't know how these actually involved my choices, but that's something the game actually did. And I know the third game will do the same thing as well. Ok, credo di essere tornato. Oggi Twitch è impazzito. Ah sì? È Twitch? Controlla se... Allora, prova a vedere, anche se non credo, se sia la connessione, perché magari se è la connessione semplicemente abbassa la qualità della live, che quando gioco a The Witcher si può fare, quando faccio le live non c'è questa possibilità. You didn't know that, Lucky? Mi stai facendo una domanda, giusto? Sì, la domanda era qual era il motivo di questa cosa dei pigiama. Cioè, era uno sciopero, era per un'idea, era di supporto o contro qualcosa? Wait, why OBS isn't showing the game? Oh, il gioco è qui da un po'. Eccolo qua.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
Niente, Emiliano non mi risponderà più. Vabbè. Ogni volta gli faccio questa domanda sparisce. Da inserire nella settimana della moda che tra l'altro molti prof trovano divertente. Ma cos'è la settimana della moda? Pensavo che esistesse solo in The Office.
Not entirely. The winter solstice.
Back.
I'm done talking.
Ma porca! Cioè, ma non è possibile che faccio un click e perdo tutto. Dai. Alright, I will go slower this time. Very slow.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
It's getting harder to get this fucking spare.
Friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's...
The winter solstice.
Back with me, friend.
Memories.
Let's...
Care to...
And you know the...
Tell me about Yen.
She somehow...
What?
Well, after we were in the...
So I heard.
Piano, devo andare piano, se no per sbaglio me lo clicca.
Taliatiuke. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself.
Oh, I see, I see.
What happened?
Well, that's actually fair.
I don't know. Those...
So
She...
How did...
Every...
know who?
From what I...
No markets.
Go ahead.
There are a lot.
Are you...
They may...
There's not...
So you... The L...
As the... So...
I've got... How did...
At the...
What?
Sim... Which... Beside...
Why?
I never...
Care to tell me?
And you know the... No...
Care to tell me?
And you know the... No...
How did...
It was... I made... But be...
Where'd you...
From...
She recover?
Nah... What...
How did you...
Shit... Oh... We...
How did you
It has been a long conversation.
Jorveth and I planned fall tests.
Vari personaggi famosi sto preparando jingle di Lupin improvvisato. Ah, che carino! Farete cosplay.
But I couldn't just...
So guess like that was the main reason why you already got some saves from the second game. Although I know it's not necessary to play the second game to actually play the third game. I know it's something that the third game can do to take your saves. So your choices.
When did you... You
Me...
Bet you...
And I...
No. So...
Hmm?
And the...
I...
You screwed up with Henselt.
Wait, I don't remember
Sabrina's
this.
curse tore that down.
I do remember this one.
First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was our own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again.
I know, I remember
learned of
now.
the summit and the
I'm done.
One of...
Any fun?
a sw- The Imperial...
You're a at that.
I'm not...
Let's spare Leto.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't
Va
change.
bene, Emiliano. Puoi recuperare il voto comunque.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
Are you going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
He's so disappointed. Bye bye, Leto. I saved your life I saved your life once. I will save it again. And guess it's the very same. Nothing changes at all. There is the ladybug scene. So cute. Old
The Witcher had
friends.
traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite.
Yeah.
Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Let's see what happens if I just... No, I can't skip? Okay, I can skip it. Ma vaffanculo, va. There was no need to actually wait for the credits. There was no need. But you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it because those people actually deserved to be recognized. Those people deserve it. So I don't regret this. I don't regret to have this done, but it was kind of annoying. Non mi pento di averlo fatto, a quanto pare non c'era bisogno di saltare, di aspettare tutti i cosi. non c'era affatto bisogno, ma non me ne pento perché gli sviluppatori si meritano un momento di fama, si meritano di essere conosciuti. Del resto lasciamo perdere i bug, tralasciamoli, molte cose potevano essere migliorate e ci sono un botto di mod. Se nel caso in cui vorreste giocarlo per conto vostro, per conto vostro, vi consiglio parecchie mod che ci sono in giro per giocarlo a pieno. I highly recommend you, if you're going to play this game on your own, first, have fun. Secondly, install different modes. It will make you play this game easier. Well, let's see this scene again, just for curiosity. Vai al sud, dicevano. È un posto molto più confortevole, non ci sono guerre, dicevano. Go to the south, they said. It will be easier, there is no war there, they said. Well, guys, my lovely Dubby ferrets, we accomplished it. We finished The Witcher. Well, the second game. Apparently, it was slightly different. The only actual difference that Leto now is alive. So yeah. Well, I will end this live stream here since I don't have anything more to do. And I will try to install the game. The second one. The third one. Hope to see you tomorrow with a new game. Grazie a tutti per avermi seguito fino ad oggi. E noi ci rivediamo una prossima live. Bye!